Okay, just because that was... They have until April, so they can use their look out for
I can talk about cosplay all streams
it's a waiting room that's not terribly big, so if you're walking past other people, is there something you want to do to distract?
Yeah, let's do 8.
And I'm going to cast a minor illusion to distract everybody in the room. And it is going to be
one more thing. 8
small child.
But yeah, that's honestly that's the beauty of any cosplay that you make, regardless of whatever it is. It can be as detailed or as simple as you want. That's like the greatest thing I love. As long as it means something to you, like it holds such a place to you, which is the most important thing. It can be whatever you want it to be.
Yeah, it was about adding a couple minutes to say. I allowed the meatballs, fireballs, because those are just fun. But nothing that like slows
gentlemen sitting in the chairs.
The other thing is I said max 8.
One of them, the taller gentleman, who looks like palm tree.
Spam one.
This guy. He doesn't seem to. He can't be bothered. He just says, "Well, I'm not giving up my spot in line." And he just kind of sits there planting himself. This gentleman was there, very coconut looking gentleman. He gets up and goes over to the child and tries to give aid. This kid looks like he's in a lot of pain here. Maybe this kid should go in first. But he's distracted, but the palm tree guy is not. But you feel free to try to sneak by. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let me roll for the assistant here. She's sort of filing her nails. She looks down.
I mean, technically, with monsters,
she's not terribly bothered, but she's also not like watching
load up Battlefront so we can start playing too. But yeah, if you know what, honestly, dude, never say never, because I'd totally be open. If I got a good enough deal to get on PlayStation, I would pick one up. I absolutely would.
What if I
you know what? Roll a perception check.
Yeah.
I can't imagine
15 plus 17.
Okay, the one thing that you notice about this room as opposed to the hallway is the furniture, the decor, it's very drab.
Which, to be honest with you,
very boring. I should say not drab, it's boring. But the walls, the walls are painted maybe
you know what is scary? Believe me, dude, I totally with you. Like, I was totally like, and I did my homework. I did my research, I did my homework and everything. It is definitely scary, but you know, it's not as hard as you would think it is, to be honest. It's just it's a compatibility thing where you just have to make sure that the parts you get are compatible with each other. But the cool thing with a lot of websites now too is that they automatically have a parts builder list where it's like you say, okay, I want to build a PC that's good for gaming, right? Or gaming and streaming or whatever, right? Multimedia. Then like it'll give you lists of stuff like what's compatible with what. So it's really just a matter
Since I'm the only one that's the same color as the wall.
Pretty much what it boils down to is like, are you a Macintosh person? Are you an Apple? Or are you more, you know, Windows? And then you go from there. And then you say, okay, you know, what kind of graphics card do I want to go with? Do I want to go with AMD or do I want to go with NVIDIA? Because those are like the two big ones. And then, you know, you just kind of start picking and choosing. It's like Xbox and PlayStation all over again, if you want to think of it that way. You know,
it says,
do you want this or instead of this? Do you want this instead of this? And you just pretty much go from there. But yeah, it definitely is. It absolutely is.
And next to it is,
you know, once you do your first one, I built
a frying pan.
Two so far.
A young-looking frying pan wearing a graduation cap and wearing a diploma.
What I built now is good enough to hold up for at least now, but at some point, you know,
want to stack up together to make
technology is going to catch up as it always does.
Did you guys all load in?
I got my disguise kit. We can put a mustache.
Even what I'm playing with now is just going to be completely
At this point, the coconut man is a little bit confused that the kid is not talking to him or really moving at all. He's just sort of like, you okay? Kid! I think this kid has a lot of problems. He's not moving or anything. He's not making a sound.
Look right at us. You're not experiencing these emotions. You are a student. I refuse. This is like that time we got cornered at that dance at the end of last summer. And one of the girls was to explain astrology. I can't handle it. I'm losing it. I'm getting heated.
He turns to you and is like, I don't know what your problem is, man, but we're all in line, right? Just take a seat and wait. What? Dude, I gotta deal with this guy here. He turns over to the... I don't like the way this guy is treating me.
Shouldn't be taken seriously, obviously, because then you're also
I think Squid crashed. So
you're going in the coat.
if you're going to go to the place,
wearing the trench coat.
pretty cheap too if you want that kind of experience, but also
It's very selective. Articles. There's some comedy in there too. There's some little jokes. There's a centerfold. It's very nice.
I'm just gonna
so
In the waiting room of the support rendered illusion.
Levi / Jessup, are you just walking straight through with purpose? Are you trying to subterfuge your
I'm
hide?
close to the walls to blend in so that my color is in the same color.
Roll
one of the
the
players
stealth check with advantage. Because it reveals a
With +0. Okay, 14. And
because
no.
like I said, within a year or so, I needed
a
something
shorter
for
gentleman, is really getting into it. You gotta kick these guys out. You gotta kick these guys out right in there. They're disturbing me. They're bothering me. I'm here to get seat. Please, sir. I can't control who walks seats. They're very distracted. They don't see right by. The other guy does, the palm tree looking fellow. He says, excuse me, miss, they're getting through. Hey, miss.
Yes.
Marcy, the attendant, does turn to see you guys right as you get to the door. Are you going to try to burst through, or are you going to try to do anything?
I'm sick of this. Just go for it.
Okay, open the door right as she fires off a spell. Let's see. Actually, you know what?
okay, so
everybody roll a dexterity.
I'll just say
dexterity saving.
So it's you can bring up to 4 camels for horse archers. Since you're on defense, you can only sally out your horse archers and nothing else. And you're only allowed 1 artillery. It could be a wall artillery, artillery, no deployables whatsoever, except
and singes. Just 2 of you. You two both managed to duck out of the way. I instinctively had out of the way. But the 2 of you take 2 points of fire damage.
and you can go any faction you want. Obviously, you probably want to pick a horse. But yeah,
Find yourself.
I guess I'll
Find yourself inside a blistering inferno. A large rectangular chamber, the floor glowing red with angry heat. At once you realize this is a colossal the air shimmers and warms from scorching metal. The smell of char grease stings your nose. Meals in various stages of cooking. Little the floor, bacon, eggs, hash browns, pancakes, many of which have feet, hands, eyes, as if they were once alive but no longer. At one end of the room stands a large pan man a hulking monstrosity of blackened iron, holding an imposing spatula in one hand and a razor-sharp grilling fork in the other.
Could be wrong, but I don't.
Sky and Jessup, you instantly recognize Godzilla flying pig. However, he looks much more succulent than before because he is dead and currently being fried atop surfaces by this creature.
She's starting to become
across the ship, you notice a door has just opened. The other thing is barely visible and you step through. It is bow and flashlight. Just entered the chamber through a door opposite. Let me show you what this all looks like.
So
Actually, Marisha, please step off.
but it's also different having one instead of two at the same time. We've been very fortunate. Very fortunate. It's definitely tough. Mom's doing great. She's hanging in there.
Let me tell you what I'm ready.
Take care.